Hey hackers, what's up? In this video, I'll walk you through a clean and straightforward installation of SecBSD on a laptop or desktop system. Before we begin, quick thanks to our sponsors, Lalo and OpenBSD Amsterdam. Your support keeps this project alive. Alright, let's get started. Before rebooting, make sure you have two things ready. Plug in the bootable USB drive and connect a network cable. A wired connection is recommended. Reboot your system and enter the BIOS or boot menu. BIOS implementations vary by vendor, so select the USB device using the option that matches your hardware. Once the system boots from USB, you'll see the SecBSD welcome screen with 4 options: Install, Upgrade, Auto-Install, and Shell. Select Install. Quick note, sometimes I'll type an option so you can see it clearly, and other times I'll just press Enter to accept the default. The installer asks for your keyboard layout. Press question mark to list options, then choose the layout that matches your keyboard. For this example, I'll use US. Next, set the system host name. Use whatever makes sense for you. I'll use secbsd.org. Now, networking. Select the default interface, usually EM0. For both IPv4 and IPv6, press Enter to use AutoConf. When asked which interface to configure, choose Done. Set the root password. Type a strong password and confirm it. You won't see it on screen. When prompted, start SSHD by default. For the X Windows system, I'll choose No. I'll also keep the default console unchanged. Now create a regular user. Enter a lowercase username. I'll use user. Accept the default full name and set a strong password. During security audits and pen testing, you're handling sensitive client infrastructure. At SecBSD, we deploy fresh environments with strong credentials for every engagement. Keep the default option to disable root SSH login. Next, disk selection. Choose the disk that will be used as the root disk. In my case, that's WD1. Here, WD0 is the USB install media. For disk encryption, I'll keep the default number. We'll cover encrypted installs in another video. Use the default option to install to the whole disk. For most modern systems, this is the correct choice based on firmware and disk layout. When shown the partition layout, accept auto layout. Only choose custom if you have specific requirements. When asked which disk to initialize, accept the default. Now install the sets. When asked for the location, choose disk, since the USB already contains them. Select the install media disk and choose partition A. Accept the default path. All installation sets are selected by default. Press Enter to continue. Once installation completes, accept the default options and select your time zone. I'll keep UTC for this example. When prompted, reboot the system. Before rebooting, remove the USB install media. On first boot, you'll see system initialization messages as services start and keys are generated. After boot completes, log in using the username and password you created. And that's it. Welcome to the Paranoid Club. Next, you'll want to configure doas.conf to install tools for your security operations. That's what we'll cover in the next video. Huge shout out to Banshee, Heartbleed, X0 Dark, Out of Creativity, and BSD Bandit. Special thanks to Chaos Computer Club, Electronic Disturbance Theater, and Exploit Team. Let's hack the planet.